Welcome to the House of Representatives. Your safety is our top priority. Please take a moment to familiarize yourself with our emergency exit plan. First, remember that illuminated exit signs will always show you the way. Please remain calm and follow these signs in an orderly manner. Now, for your specific location. If you are on the plenary floor, exits are at both ends, leading to the north and south wing lobbies. You may also use the main entrance glass doors, which open toward the flagpole area. If you are in the middle gallery, your primary exit is through the main entrance glass doors, located near the flagpole area. If you are in the second or third floor galleries, in addition to the main door on your level, emergency exits are located at the ends of the seat rows on both the east and west sides. All these exits will lead you to the main hallway stairways, going down to the main entrance and out to the flagpole area. A quick guide. If you are on the south side of the gallery, turn right as you go through the emergency exit. If you are on the north side, turn left. Both will lead you towards the main hallway stairways. If you are seated at the rostrum, your nearest exits are on the north and south sides, leading directly to the rear entrance lobby and out to the helipad area. Finally, if you are unable to leave the plenary hall, do not panic. Essential safety items, a hard hat, whistle, bottled water, and flashlight are readily available under your table for your immediate use. Thank you for your attention. Your safety is our shared responsibility.
Session is resumed. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move to take up additional reference of business and request that the Secretary General be directed to read the titles of bills and resolutions on first reading, as well as communications and committee reports.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. Motion is approved. The Secretary General is directed to read the titles of bills and resolutions on first reading, as well as communications and committee reports for referral to the appropriate committees. Please proceed.
Additional reference of business. Bills on first reading. House Bill 7908, simplifying the documentary requirements for accessing government financial assistance by Representatives Acosta and Alvarez Jose.
To the Committee on Social Services.
House Bill 7909, providing for the exemption of drivers from criminal and civil liability in accidents resulting from the gross negligence of pedestrians or other parties by Representative Plato.
To the Committee on Transportation.
House Bill 7910, mandating the integration of geographic information systems in all government infrastructure projects under the Annual General Appropriations Act, establishing the National Spatial Infrastructure Registry by Representative Plato.
To the Committee on Information and Communications Technology.
House Bill 7911, declaring February 25 of every year as a regular holiday by Representatives Diokno, Sendanya, Esmula, and Bagao.
To the Committee on Revision of Laws.
House Bill 7912, granting temporary financial assistance to overseas Filipino workers who are awaiting redeployment by Representative Diangco.
To the Committee on Overseas Workers Affairs.
House Bill 7913, establishing an open data and responsible artificial intelligence foundation for government by Representative Nazal.
To the Committee on Information and Communication Technology.
House Bill 7914, strengthening the political party system of the Philippines, creating the State Subsidy Fund for Political Parties by Representatives De Lima, Amatong, Bagao, Fresnedi, Lagman, and Umali.
To the Committee on Suffrage and Electoral Reforms.
House Bill 7916, granting full college scholarship to children of professional Filipino athletes who competed in international professional sports competitions or in other equally prestigious New Government Procurement Act by Representatives Puno, Abante, Advincula, Ataide, Bascug, Bondoc, Popular, Daza, Delmar, Domingo, Ferrer Antonio, Ferrer Jeffrey, Garcia Albert, Garcia Karen Hope, Garcia Maria Angela, Gonzales Alexandria, Gonzales Christopher Sheen, Horibata, Lagbas, Gloria, Marañon, Nava, Oreta, Pancho, Perez, Plaza, Pumaren, Sally, Salvame, Shimura, Teodoro, Tolentino, Valeriano, Veloso Tuazon, Villaferte Miguel Luis, Villaferte Vincenzo, Renato Luigi, Yamsuan, and Yap John G. Snell.
To the Committee on Revision of Laws.
House Bill 7918, granting a franchise to the Ifugao Electric Cooperative Inc. for the conveyance of electric power to the end users in certain municipalities in the province of Ifugao by Representatives De Jesus and Dago.
To the Committee on Legislative Franchises.
House Bill 7919, strengthening beneficiary identification and targeting mechanisms, inclusion of a food and nutrition grant by Representatives Tulfo Ralph Wendell and Tulfo Jocelyn.
To the Committee on Poverty Alleviation.
House Bill 7921, prescribing a just and humane code of conduct for the resettlement of underprivileged and homeless citizens by Representatives Sendanya, Diokno, Ismula, and Bagao.
To the Committee on Housing and Urban Development.
House Bill 7922, establishing minimum quality of service standards, measurement, transparency, and end-user protections for Internet access services by Representative Yap Christopherson.
To the Committee on Information and Communication Technology.
House Bill 7923, preventing and controlling underage access to alcoholic beverages, prohibiting the sale, service, and furnishing to persons below 18 years of age by Representative Yap Christopherson.
To the Committee on Welfare of Children.
House Bill 7924, institutionalizing barangay drugstores by Representative Yap Christopherson.
To the Committee on Health.
House Bill 7925, mandating the inclusion of ambulance and emergency medical transport services in the benefit packages of the National Health Insurance Program by Representative Yap Christopherson.
To the Committee on Health.
House Bill 7926, providing for attendance-based withholding of certain allowances and per diems of members of Congress, defining deemed attendance, including official district duties by Representative Yap Christopherson.
To the Committee on Civil Service and Professional Regulation.
House Bill 7927, institutionalizing and strengthening the National Cybersecurity Framework and establishing the Philippine Cybersecurity Council by Representative Yap Christopherson.
To the Committee on Information and Communication Technology.
House Bill 7928, requiring the establishment or designation of dialysis clinics in all national, regional, and provincial government hospitals by Representative Yap Christopherson.
To the Committee on Health.
House Bill 7929, requiring the establishment of dialysis clinics in all national, regional, and provincial hospitals, and providing for free dialysis treatments to indigent patients, by Representative Yap Christopherson.
to the Committee on Health,
House Bill 7930, establishing the Education Ombuds Office as an independent sectoral grievance mechanism for basic, higher, and technical vocational education, by Representative Yap Christopherson.
to the Committee on Basic Education and Culture, and the Committee on Higher and Technical Education,
House Bill 7931, providing for a Magna Carta of barangays and barangay officials, by Representative Yap Christopherson.
to the Committee on Local Government,
House Bill 7932, instituting the Magna Carta for non-uniformed personnel and uniformed agencies, by Representative Yap Christopherson.
to the Committee on National Defense and Security, and the Committee on Public Order and Safety,
House Bill 7933, mandating all barangays to establish a voluntary registry of skilled workers, providing for a public directory subject to data privacy safeguards, by Representative Yap Christopherson.
to the Committee on Labor and Employment,
House Bill 7934, providing for the administrative and summary titling of real properties used as sites for public schools, by Representative Yap Christopherson.
to the Committee on Justice,
House Bill 7935, providing for an early optional retirement mode for qualified persons with disability in government service, by Representative Yap Christopherson.
to the Committee on Civil Service and Professional Regulation,
House Bill 7936, abolishing the travel tax, providing for the refund of travel taxes collected for travel on or after the effectivity of this act, and providing transitional funding for programs previously funded from travel tax proceeds, by Representative Yap Christopherson.
to the Committee on Tourism,
House Bill 7937, promoting universal, affordable, and reliable internet connectivity through expanded digital infrastructure, fair market competition, and public access programs, by Representative Yap Christopherson.
to the Committee on Information and Communication Technology,
House Bill 7938, establishing a national program and special trust fund for the benefit of abandoned, neglected, and voluntarily committed children under state care, by Representative Yap Christopherson.
to the Committee on Welfare of Children,
House Bill 7939, extending the validity of the authorization to solemnize marriage issued to priests, ministers, imams, or rabbis from a period of 3 years to 5 years, by Representatives Romualdez Ferdinand Martin, Romualdez Yeda Marie, Romualdez Andrew Julian, and Asidre.
to the Committee on Revision of Laws,
House Bill 7940, expanding the national feeding program in secondary schools, by Representative Romualdez Ferdinand Martin, Romualdez Yeda Marie, Romualdez Andrew Julian, and Asidre.
to the Committee on Basic Education and Culture,
House Bill 7941, mandating the allocation of at least 10% of the annual national tax allotment of every barangay for health programs, projects, and services, by Representatives Romualdez Ferdinand Martin, Romualdez Yeda Marie, Romualdez Andrew Julian, and Asidre.
to the Committee on Local Government,
House Bill 7942, strengthening cancer risk screening, profiling, and awareness programs through the DOH in partnership with LGUs, barangay health workers, and other stakeholders, by Representatives Romualdez Ferdinand Martin, Romualdez Yeda Marie, Romualdez Andrew Julian, and Asidre.
to the Committee on Health,
House Bill 7943, institutionalizing the role and function of community-based health navigators in the provision of integrated health care, by Representatives Romualdez Ferdinand Martin, Romualdez Yeda Marie, Romualdez Andrew Julian, and Asidre.
to the Committee on Health,
House Bill 7944, promoting corporative farming and providing incentives for its effective implementation, by Representatives Romualdez Ferdinand Martin, Romualdez Yeda Marie, Romualdez Andrew Julian, and Asidre.
to the Committee on Agriculture and Food,
House Bill 7945, promoting digital responsibility, prohibiting malicious online actions that cause harm to public figures, regulating false information, by Representatives Romualdez Ferdinand Martin, Romualdez Yeda Marie, and Romualdez Andrew Julian.
to the Committee on Information and Communications Technology,
House Bill 7946, providing for the Magna Carta for public DRRM workers, by Representatives Romualdez Ferdinand Martin, Romualdez Yeda Marie, Romualdez Andrew Julian, and Asidre.
to the Committee on Disaster Resilience,
House Bill 7947, strengthening the cancer registry system in the Philippines, mandating the establishment and sustained funding of population-based and hospital-based cancer registries, by Representatives Romualdez Ferdinand Martin, Romualdez Yeda Marie, Romualdez Andrew Julian, and Asidre.
to the Committee on Health,
House Bill 7948, institutionalizing the National Integrated Clearance System as a centralized digital facility for the public to request and secure clearances from the national government agencies and LGUs by Representatives Romualdez Ferdinand Martin, Romualdez Yeda Marie, Romualdez Andrew Julian, and Asidre.
to the Committee on Population and Family Relations,
House Bill 7949, institutionalizing a palay price floor system to ensure fair and remunerative income for rice farmers, mandating the DA and the NFA to implement a guaranteed minimum buying price by Representatives Romualdez Ferdinand Martin, Romualdez Yeda Marie, Romualdez Andrew Julian, and Asid.
to the Committee on Agriculture and Food,
House Bill 7950, strengthening the political party system by Representatives Romualdez Ferdinand Martin, Romualdez Yeda Marie, Romualdez Andrew Julian, and Asid.
to the Committee on Suffrage and Electoral Reforms,
House Bill 7951, to recognize and protect the rights of nature in the Philippines by Representative Salceda.
to the Committee on Ecology,
House Bill 7952, amending sections 24 and 32 of the National Internal Revenue Code of 1997 by Representative Revilla Ramon Jolo.
to the Committee on Ways and Means,
House Bill 7953, institutionalizing a national framework for suicide prevention and crisis response, creating the Suicide Prevention and Crisis Response Center by Representative Corvera.
to the Committee on Health,
House Bill 7954, strengthening mental health services and support systems in state universities and colleges, establishing campus mental health offices by Representative Corvera.
to the Committee on Higher and Technical Education,
House Bill 7955, institutionalizing the Abot Alam project of the DepEd by Representative De Los Santos.
to the Committee on Basic Education and Culture,
House Bill 7956, strengthening mental health services at the level of the local government by Representative De Los Santos.
to the Committee on Health,
House Bill 7957, promoting agriculture among Filipino youth by Representative De Los Santos.
to the Committee on Agriculture and Food,
House Bill 7958, institutionalizing the regional one-stop shop centers for overseas Filipino workers nationwide by Representative De Los Santos.
to the Committee on Overseas Workers Affairs,
House Bill 7959, establishing Science for Filipino Society program by Representative De Los Santos.
to the Committee on Science and Technology,
House Bill 7960, establishing a national minimum wage system by Representative Yap Eric.
to the Committee on Labor and Employment,
House Bill 7961, establishing a national disaster risk finance and insurance framework by Representative Lara.
to the Committee on Disaster Resilience,
House Bill 7962, declaring September 9 of every year a special non-working holiday in Enrile, Cagayan, in commemoration of its founding anniversary by Representative Lara.
to the Committee on Local Government,
House Bill 7963, institutionalizing the Assistance for Security, Peace, Integration, and Recovery for advancing human security program as a national peace and development mechanism by Representative Alan.
to the Committee on Public Order and Safety,
House Bill number 7964, 7965, 7966, 7967, 7969, and 7970, upgrading the minimum salary grade of government radiologic technologists, respiratory therapists, occupational therapists, medical technologists, pharmacists, and physical therapists from salary grade 11 to 15 by Representative Galang.
to the Committee on Appropriations,
House Bill 7968, upgrading the minimum salary grade of government midwives from salary grade 9 to 11 by Representative Galang.
to the Committee on Appropriations,
House Bill 7971, establishing at least one nursing home per city or province for senior citizens by Representative Galang.
to the Committee on Senior Citizens,
House Bill 7972, establishing the Philippine Geriatric Center by Representative Galang.
to the Committee on Health,
House Bill 7973, increasing the bed capacity of the Jose R. Reyes Memorial Medical Center in Santa Cruz, Manila City from 450 to 1,000 beds by Representative Tan Keith Micah.
to the Committee on Health,
House Bill 7974, converting the road stretch commencing from Boho area, Barangay Carmen, to Sitio Campintac, Barangay Panamoon on Loreto, Dinagat Islands, into a national road by Representatives Bagao, Diokno, Sendanya, Ismula, Dagoc, and Momo.
to the Committee on Public Works and Highways,
House Bill 7975, abolishing the travel tax by Representative Zubiri.
to the Committee on Tourism,
House Bill 7976, reclassifying specific portions of the Bosol watershed located in Barangays Ambiong, Lubas, and Bequel in La Trinidad, Benguet to reflect actual land use and recognizing the rights of ICC's IPs therein by Representative Yap Eric.
to the Committee on Natural Resources,
House Bill 7977 to exempt national athletes and coaches from taxes received from incentives, rewards, bonuses, and other emoluments by Representative Yap Eric.
to the Committee on Ways and Means,
House Bill 7978, renaming the Asuncion to Bontoc Road into Ruperto Cangleon Avenue by Representative Mercado.
To the Committee on Public Works and Highways.
House Bill 7981, strengthening the national program for the elimination of tuberculosis by Representative Sendanya, Diokno, Ismula, and Bagao.
To the Committee on Health.
House Bill 7982, appropriating the amount of 2 billion pesos for the extension of the Cagayan de Oro Coastal Bypass Road from Barangay Gusa up to Barangay Bogo in Cagayan de Oro City, Misamis Oriental by Representatives Rodriguez Rufus and Rodriguez Maximo.
To the Committee on Public Works and Highways.
House Bill 7983, providing for the construction of the Cagayan de Oro J.R. Borja Carmen Patag Skyway by Representatives Rodriguez Rufus and Rodriguez Maximo.
To the Committee on Public Works and Highways.
House Bill 7984, providing for the completion of the J.R. Borja Extension Road by Representatives Rodriguez Rufus and Rodriguez Maximo.
To the Committee on Public Works and Highways.
House Bill 7985, providing for the completion of the Cagayan de Oro Diversion Road to Lagindingan Airport by Representatives Rodriguez Rufus and Rodriguez Maximo.
To the Committee on Public Works and Highways.
House Bill 7986, providing for the construction of public restrooms along national and provincial highways throughout the country by Representatives Rodriguez Rufus and Rodriguez Maximo.
To the Committee on Public Works and Highways.
House Bill 7987, to promote rural health by providing for an accelerated program for the construction of a potable water supply system in every barangay in the country within 3 years by Representatives Rodriguez Rufus and Rodriguez Maximo.
To the Committee on Public Works and Highways.
House Bill 7988, establishing the Local Economic and Redevelopment Program under the DBWH by Representatives Rodriguez Rufus and Rodriguez Maximo.
To the Committee on Public Works and Highways.
House Bill 7989, providing for the expansion of Isalina Bridge in Cagayan de Oro City from a 2-lane bridge to a 4-lane bridge by Representatives Rodriguez Rufus and Rodriguez Maximo.
To the Committee on Public Works and Highways.
House Bill 7990, institutionalizing a national participatory budgeting system by Representative Teodoro.
To the Committee on People's Participation.
House Bill 7991, converting the Osmeña Extension Street to the CDO Port Road in Cagayan de Oro City into a national road by Representatives Rodriguez Rufus and Rodriguez Maximo.
To the Committee on Public Works and Highways.
House Bill number 799-28001, converting certain roads in Cagayan de Oro City into national roads by Representatives Rodriguez Rufus and Rodriguez Maximo.
To the Committee on Public Works and Highways.
House Bill number 8002, further strengthening the Anti-Money Laundering Council by Representative Cruz Agata.
To the Committee on Banks and Financial Intermediaries.
House Bill 8003, establishing a national framework for food security and nutrition by Representative Cruz Agata.
To the Committee on Human Rights.
House Bill 8004, institutionalizing Tara Basa Tutoring Program as a national 3-pronged social protection program catering to 3 beneficiaries: youth beneficiaries, parents or guardians, and children beneficiaries by Representative Olivares.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Bill 8005, promoting reforestation and increasing wood production through the establishment of tree growing agreements by Representatives Rodriguez Rufus and Rodriguez Maximo.
To the Special Committee on Reforestation.
House Bill 8006, strengthening the political party system by Representatives Rodriguez Rufus and Rodriguez Maximo.
To the Committee on Suffrage and Electoral Reforms.
House Bill 8007, adopting a system of online filing of certificates of candidacy by Representatives Rodriguez Rufus and Rodriguez Maximo.
To the Committee on Suffrage and Electoral Reforms.
House Bill 8008, an act granting old age pension for life to senior citizens who retired under RA number 1616, as well as survivorship benefits to their survivors by Representatives Rodriguez Rufus and Rodriguez Maximo.
To the Committee on Senior Citizens.
House Bill 8009, providing for the urban and countryside greening in the Philippines by Representatives Rodriguez Rufus and Rodriguez Maximo.
To the Special Committee on Reforestation.
House Bill 8010, identifying other persons criminally liable for election offenses and increasing the penalties for election-related offenses by Representatives Rodriguez Rufus and Rodriguez Maximo.
To the Committee on Suffrage and Electoral Reforms.
House Bill 8011, providing for the expeditious resolution of electoral protests by Representatives Rodriguez Rufus and Rodriguez Maximo.
To the Committee on Suffrage and Electoral Reforms.
House Bill 8012, strengthening the national measurement infrastructure system by Representatives Rodriguez Rufus and Rodriguez Maximo.
To the Committee on Science and Technology.
House Bill 8013, to conserve and protect Philippine public forests, mangroves, and wildlife through a comprehensive environmental program of renewal, replanting, and reforestation, by Representatives Rodriguez Rufus and Rodriguez Maximo.
To the Special Committee on Reforestation.
House Bill 8014, providing for the minimum contents of a comprehensive report of elections to the President and to Congress by the COMELEC, by Representatives Rodriguez Rufus and Rodriguez Maximo.
To the Committee on Suffrage and Electoral Reforms.
House Bill 8015, establishing the Benham Rice Research and Development Institute, by Representatives Rodriguez Rufus and Rodriguez Maximo.
To the Committee on Science and Technology.
House Bill 8016, protecting senior citizens from violence, defining elder abuse, by Representatives Rodriguez Rufus and Rodriguez Maximo.
To the Committee on Senior Citizens.
House Bill 8017, amending RA number 7432 as amended by the Act to maximize the contribution of senior citizens to nation building, grant benefits, and special privileges, by Representatives Rodriguez Rufus and Rodriguez Maximo.
To the Committee on Senior Citizens.
House Bill 8018, strengthening the COMELEC by increasing the manpower complement in its field offices, providing office space separate and independent from LGUs, by Representatives Rodriguez Rufus and Rodriguez Maximo.
To the Committee on Suffrage and Electoral Reforms.
Resolutions. House Resolution 807, urging the DepDev and all relevant national government agencies to formulate a unified national policy framework on artificial intelligence in government, aligned with the Philippines Sustainable Development Goals agenda, particularly on innovation, inclusive economic growth, and strong institutions, and to create an interagency task force to ensure the responsible, secure, and ethical use of AI, by Representatives Tanuatco and Alba.
To the Committee on Information and Communications Technology.
House Resolution 808, urging the leadership of the House to convene the Committee of the Whole to conduct a public inquiry in the status of the arrest warrant against Saldico and to recommend legislative measures if necessary, by Representative Tiangco.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 809, expressing the sense of the House, urging the government of the Republic of the Philippines to rejoin the ICC, by Representatives Co, Tino, and Elago.
To the Committee on Justice.
House Resolution 810, to amend Section 141 of Rule 20 of the House Rules to define financial interest in government contracts as disorderly behavior and provide for expulsion, by Representatives Puno, Abante, Advincula, Ataide, Bascuc, Bondoc, Copilar, Daza, Del Mar, Domingo, Ferrer Antonio, Ferrer Jeffrey, Garcia Albert, Garcia Karen Hope, Garcia Maria Angela, Gonzales Alexandria, Gonzales Christopher Sheen, Horibata, Lagbas, Loria, Marañon, Nava, Oreta, Pancho, Perez, Plaza, Pumaren, Sali, Salvame, Shimura, Teodoro, Tolentino, Valeriano, Veloso Tuazon, Villafuerte, Miguel Luis, Villafuerte, Vincenzo, Renato Luigi, Yamsuan, and Yap John G. Snell.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 811, expressing the sense of Congress to support the reaccession of the Republic of the Philippines to the Rome Statute of the ICC, by Representatives Endania, Diokno, Ismula, and Bagao.
To the Committee on Justice.
House Resolution 812, expressing the profound sympathies and sincerest condolences of the House on the death of former House Speaker Jose De Venecia Jr., by Representative Remulla.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 813, congratulating and commending Glacial May S. Morados, a grade 12 student of Don Ruben E. Ecleo Senior Memorial National High School, San Jose, Dinagat Islands, for securing the gold medal at the International Science Olympiad Competition of Southeast Asia in Japan, and celebrating her triumph as a testament to the academic vibrancy and potential of the Dinagat-non youth, by Representatives Bagao and Dagoo.
To the Committee on Basic Education and Culture.
House Resolution 814, congratulating Rocky Logroño for winning silver in the 13th Asian Paragames Men's Shot Put F40 in Thailand, by Representative Zubiri.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 815, urging the Committee on Natural Resources and the Committee on Labor and Employment to conduct an investigation on the collapse of the Rizal Provincial Sanitary Landfill and to determine the accountability of the operator of the landfill, by Representatives Elago, Co, and Tino.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 816, extending profound condolences of the House on the passing of the late Honorable Juan Ponce Enrile in recognition of his significant contributions to the national government and for his long-tenured public service, by Representative Barba.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 817, extending profound condolences of the House on the passing of the late Valdemar de Herrera, the last survivor of the Bataan Death March, by Representative Barba.
To the Committee on Rules.
House Resolution 818, designating the People's Center building of the House as the Jose C. De Venecia Jr. People's Center in honor of the late Speaker Jose C. De Venecia Jr. by Representatives D. Faustino, Marcos Libanan, and Zamora Maria Carmen.
To the Committee on Rules,
Communication. Letters dated December 19, 2025 and February 18, 2026 of the Bank Officer 6, BSP Office of the General Counsel and Legal Services, transmitting to the House duly certified copies of certain BSP issuances.
to the Committee on Banks and Financial Intermediaries,
Committee reports. Committee report numbers 126 and 127 submitted by the Committee on Tourism on House Bill numbers 8037 and 8038 respectively. Committee report numbers 128 and 129 submitted by the Special Committee on Food Security on House Bill numbers 8042 and 8043 respectively. Committee report number 130 submitted by the Committee on Mindanao Affairs on House Resolution 15.
the aforementioned committee reports are all referred to the Committee on Rules. Majority Leader,
Mr. Speaker, may we recognize the guests of the Honorable Dale B. Corvera from the Lone District of Agusan del Norte. They are guests from Barangay 11, Cabadbaran City, Agusan del Norte, and they are the following. Honorable Pio L. Dikigan III, Honorable Eden Laganga, Miss Richel Ganzan, Miss Hannah Corin. Mr. Speaker.
to the distinguished guests of the Honorable Dale B. Corvera of the Lone District of Agusan del Norte, welcome to the House of Representatives. Majority Leader,
Mr. Speaker, may we also recognize the guests of the Honorable Francisco Lalo T. Matugas from the 1st District of Surigao del Norte. They are school officials and faculty from Siargao Island Institute of Technology. They are the following: Dr. Sol F. Matugas, former Congressman Francisco Jose Bingo F. Matugas II, Dr. Ethel L. Matugas, Miss Frances Estrel L. Matugas, Nelia Lomoxo, Juvie Buo, Chivas Dugimi, Carol Villamor, Jonalyn Pacanor, Ida Soloso, Felix Eduave, Roel Salamingan, Sheila Torres, Leo Martin Baconga, Ethel Kate Sinday, Marjorie Lucha, Delinda Tampos, Maya Ibanez, Mirla Padayhag, Farah Stephanie Reyes, Chini Marie Lim, Nathaniel Congreso, Helbert Liscano. Mr. Speaker.
to the distinguished guests of the Honorable Francisco Lalo T. Matugas of the 1st District of Surigao del Norte, Siargao Island, led by Dr. Sol F. Matugas, SIIT Chairman, and our former colleague in the House, former Congressman Bingo F. Matugas, SIIT President. Welcome to the House of Representatives. Majority Leader,
Mr. Speaker, may we also recognize the guests of the Honorable Ruth Magundadatu Sakaluran from the 1st District of Sultan Kudarat. They are municipal elected officials from Isulan, Sultan Kudarat. They are the following: Councilor J.R.G. Dizon, Councilor Carlo F. Apiado, SKMF President Weljun L. Foscablo. Mr. Speaker.
to the distinguished guests of the Honorable Ruth Magudadato Sakaluran of the 1st District of Sultan Kudarat, welcome to the House of Representatives. Majority Leader,
Mr. Speaker, may we also recognize the guests of the Honorable Audrey K. Zubiri from the 3rd District of Bukidnon. And they are the following: Mayor Pablo M. Lorenzo III. That's all, Mr. Speaker.
to the distinguished guests of the Honorable Audrey Zubiri of the 3rd District of Bukidnon, Mayor Pablo M. Lorenzo III of the Municipality of Quezon, welcome to the House of Representatives. Majority Leader,
Mr. Speaker, I move to consider the bills under the calendar of business for Thursday and Friday. Mr. Speaker, pursuant to our rules, I move for the omnibus consideration of the following local bills. House Bill number 406, under Committee Report number 116, as well as House Bill number 7830, under Committee Report 120. And for this purpose, may I request that the Secretary General be directed to read the title of the bills.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. Motion is approved. The Secretary General is directed to read the titles of the House Bill 406 and House Bill 7830. Please proceed.
House Bill number 406, an act renaming the Calibo, Banga, Balete, Batan, Albatas National Road, which is part of the Calibo Highway stretching from the Numancia-Calibo boundary at Barangay Laginbanwa in the municipality of Numancia, traversing barangays Poblacion, Andagaw, Estancia, Tigayon, and Linabuan Norte, in the municipality of Calibo, barangays Linabuan Sur, Humarap, Mambog, Poblacion, Tabayon, Tibas, and Venturanza, in the municipality of Banga, barangays Fulgencio, Feliciano, Calizo, Morales, Poblacion, Cortes, and Aranas, in the municipality of Balete, barangays Lalab, and Kabugao, in the municipality of Batan, barangays Kabugao, Linayasan, Odyong, Poblacion, Manok, Kabangila, up to Capiz, Aklan boundary in the municipality of Altavas, all in the province of Aklan as Congressman Allen Salas Quimpo National Highway. House Bill number 7830, an act renaming the Tarlac Agricultural University to its governing board, amending for the purpose Republic Act number 10800, entitled An Act Converting the Tarlac College of Agriculture in the municipality of Camiling, province of Tarlac, into a state university to be known as the Tarlac Agricultural University and appropriating funds therefore.
Majority Leader?
Mr. Speaker, I move to open the period of sponsorship and debate and that the respective explanatory notes be considered as the sponsorship of the said measures.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. Motion is approved. Majority Leader?
Mr. Speaker, there being no member who wishes to interpolate on the said measures, I move to close the period of sponsorship and debate.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. Motion is approved. Majority Leader?
Mr. Speaker, I move to open the period of amendments and approve the committee amendments, if any, as contained in the respective committee reports of the aforementioned bills.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. Motion is approved. Majority Leader?
Mr. Speaker, there being no individual amendments, I move to close the period of amendments.
Is there any objection? The chair is none. Motion is approved. Majority Leader?
Mr. Speaker, I move to vote on second reading the following House bills. House Bill 406 under Committee Report number 116 and House Bill 7830 under Committee Report 120.
Those in favor of the motion, say aye. Those against, say nay. The ayes have it. House Bill 406 and House Bill 7830 are hereby approved on second reading. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, in accordance with the rules governing inquiries in aid of legislation, I move to refer the following House resolutions to the appropriate committees. House Resolution number 724 to the Committee on Information and Communications Technology. House Resolution number 725 to the Committee on Energy. House Resolution number 726 to the Committee on Transportation. House Resolution number 729 to the Committee on Tourism. House Resolution number 730 to the Committee on Tourism. House Resolution number 736 to the Committee on Basic Education and Culture. House Resolution number 737 to the Committee on Public Order and Safety. House Resolution number 739 to the Committee on Tourism. House Resolution number 740 to the Committee on Public Accounts. House Resolution number 743 to the Committee on Ways and Means. House Resolution number 748 to the Committee on Ecology. House Resolution number 750 to the Committee on Health. House Resolution number 751 to the Committee on Agriculture and Food. House Resolution number 753 to the Committee on Labor and Employment. House Resolution number 755 to the Committee on Health. And House Resolution number 773 to the Committee on Transportation.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The omnibus motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, pursuant to our rules governing inquiries in aid of legislation, I move to refer the following speeches to the appropriate committees. The speech of Representative Benitez dated February 9, 2026 to the Special Committee on Creative Industries. The speech of Representative Dacoo dated February 9, 2026 to the Committee on Housing and Urban Development. The speech of Representative Pontebella dated February 9, 2026 to the Committee on Good Government and Public Accountability. The speech of Representative Valeriano dated February 9, 2026 to the Committee on Transportation. The speech of Representative Tuan dated February 9, 2026 to the Committee on Basic Education and Culture. The speech of Representative Remisias Agabas dated February 18, 2026 to the Committee on Suffrage and Electoral Reforms. The speech of Representative Garbin dated February 18, 2026 to the Committee on Games and Amusements. The speech of Representative Ko dated February 18, 2026 to the Committee on Health. The speech of Representative Rodriguez dated February 18, 2026 to the Committee on Banks and Financial Intermediaries. Speech of Representative Sendanya dated February 18, 2026 to the Special Committee on Persons with Disabilities. The speech of Representative Suntay dated February 18, 2026 to the Committee on Public Order and Safety. And the speech of Representative Alago dated February 18, 2026 to the Committee on Women and Gender Equality.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. Motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move to suspend for a few minutes.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. Session is suspended. Session is resumed. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, may we recognize your guests po? The Honorable Ferdinand G. Biron from the 4th District of Iloilo, Miss Universe, Iloilo, Miss Zesta Shalom Espinosa, Miss Sarah Peña, and Miss Beverly Rosales, Mr. Speaker.
The distinguished guest of yours truly, the pride of Iloilo, Miss Universe Iloilo, who comes from my hometown, Anilao, Miss Zesta Shalom Espinosa. Along with Miss Sarah Peña and Miss Beverly Rosales, welcome to the House of Representatives. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move for the change of referral of the following measures. House Bill number 3584, creating a special metropolitan political subdivision in the National Capital Region to be called the Metropolitan Manila Regional Administration, or MMRA, from the Committee on Metro Manila Development to the Committee on Local Government. House Bill number 6625, protecting children from unhealthy food marketing and providing penalties for its violation, from the Committee on Welfare of Children to the Committees on Health and Welfare of Children. House Bill numbers 3661, 4701, 4770, 5789, 5940, 5981, 6766, disqualifying relatives of public officials within the fourth degree of consanguinity or affinity in all government contracts, from the Committee on Appropriations to the Committee on Revision of Laws.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. Motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move to include additional co-authors. I withdraw the motion, Mr. Speaker. Motion to suspend.
Is there
For
any
a few
objection?
minutes.
The chair hears none. Session is suspended. Session is resumed. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move to include additional co-authors to House Bill numbers 5019, 7613, 7628, 7646, 7704, 7718, and 7808, and House Resolution numbers 765, 766, and 767 as contained in the list to be submitted by the Committee on Rules.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. Motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, under the calendar of business for today, I move to consider for adoption House Resolution 818, and may I request the Secretary General to read the title of the resolution.
The Secretary General is directed to read the title. Please proceed.
House Resolution 818, resolution designating the People's Center building of the House of Representatives as the Jose C. De Venecia Jr. People's Center in honor of the late Speaker Jose C. De Venecia Jr.
Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move to adopt the resolution, House Resolution 818.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. Sorry. All those in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Those against, please say nay. The ayes have it. House Resolution number 818 is hereby approved. Adopted. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move to suspend session for a few minutes.
Is there any objection? Chair hears none. Session is suspended. Session is resumed. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move to take up additional reference of business and request that the Secretary General be directed to read the titles of certain committee reports.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The Secretary General is directed to read the title. Please proceed.
Additional reference of business. Committee reports. Committee report number 131 submitted by the Committee on Public Works and Highways on House Bill 689. Committee report number 132 submitted by the Committee on Labor and Employment on House Bill 8081. Committee report number 133 submitted by the Committee on Energy on House Bill number 8087.
Majority Leader. To the Committee on Rules. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, pursuant to our rules and upon the request of the chairperson of the Committee on Housing and Urban Development, I move to recommit House Bill number 6801 under Committee Report number 51 to the Committee on Housing and Urban Development.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. House Bill number 6801 under Committee Report number 51 is hereby recommitted to the Committee on Housing and Urban Development. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, last February 11, 2026, we adopted House Resolution number 758, resolution expressing the profound condolences of the House of Representatives to the family of the Honorable Jose C. De Venecia Jr., former Speaker of the House of Representatives, during the 9th, 10th, 12th, 13th, and 14th Congresses, and spouse of the Honorable Maria Georgina P. De Venecia, representative of the 4th Legislative District of Pangasinan. I move for the consolidation of similar measures, House Resolution numbers 782, 801, 806, and 812, with House Resolution number 758.
There is a motion to consolidate House Resolution numbers 782, 801, 806, and 812 with House Resolution number 758. Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved. Majority Leader.
Mr. Speaker, I move to adjourn sessions until Monday, March 2, 2026 at 3 p.m.
Is there any objection? The chair hears none. The motion is approved. Session is adjourned until March 2 at 3 p.m.